So welcome everyone to today's class of economics. In the previous session, we discussed some terminologies and definition of economics and definition of economics, and using that we were able to study the how economics helps us to make decisions. Today we are going to create an example, and our topic is economics and scarcity. Okay, so we will be making an example here, and hopefully using this example you will be able to learn how we are making our decisions in daily life, and how the scarcity is being managed by economists. So let's make an example. Suppose there is one farmer. He is uh, he is new, or he does not know the concept of economics. So he has made a stall to sell to give apples for free, uh, which are produced in his farm. So he has made a table, and there is one shop, and he is giving apples for free everyone who is coming. So he has requested people to make a queue. So they make a line, so that he can give them the apples that they require. Okay, so what will happen now, since he is giving apples for free, so everyone will come in the line and wait for their turn to get apples. Now the question is, what kind of problem that can occur in this example? So what will happen, that if they give it to free, so uh, since he has a limited supply, uh, and because he is giving for free, there will be two types. There will be uh, increase in demanders, people who are people who want apples. Okay, so there will be increase in demand. So now there will be two types of people. First type is people who really need apples, they will come. Second, people who are only here because apples are free, otherwise they do not need apples. Okay, so there are types. So what will happen, that when he is declaring that apples are free, so what will happen, that the more and more people will come, and there will be two types of them. So people who really need apples, and वो भी आएंगे क्योंकि उनको चाहिए, and since it is free, they will buy more than what they need. क्योंकि वो फ्री है, तो अगर उनको 1 दर्जन सेब चाहिए थे या 1 किलो सेब चाहिए थे, जिस तरह का कंट्री में सिस्टम है, कहीं की दर्जन में मिल जाते हैं, कहीं किलो में मिलते हैं. सो जिस जिस तरह जिस हिसाब से सेब मिल रहे हैं, दे विल बाय मोर बिकॉज दे सी इट इज फ्री. एंड दूसरे वाले, because so my question comes here is, why these two demanders are buying तो नहीं होगा because it's free, are getting more apples than their requirement. So this is first question. So what will happen? So why they are demanding more? Because it's right in small letter. Because a typical buyer who is standing in the line is watching that there are many demanders, and but there is a limited production or supply capacity of the sellers. So they will think that we might not get apples tomorrow, so we should get more than what we need today. So and we will store them for tomorrow. Okay, so we will store them for tomorrow. So what will happen? So it means that there are so it means that because of this behavior, the supply of apples will end way before the expected ending time. This means that if he thinks that I can give these apples for 2 days, यानी 2 दिन में खत्म नहीं होंगे, मैं बांटता रहूंगा. So but what will happen that in reality, uh, because everyone is buying more than they required, so it will finish before time. Everyone, I think everyone's clear here. Let's see if there is any question. So what will happen that this behavior, let me make it here. So this behavior of buying by people will what will happen that it will create shortage and scarcity of apple as a resource. Means that there was scarcity anyways, but because people are buying faster than the expectation, so apple will finish before time. So it means so what will happen, let's write it down. So there will be some people who are waiting in the queue who are not able to get the apples, and these people include the buyers who were there as a need because they needed but others who didn't need it, they got it. So they need and they deserved, as they were actually the poor buyers for which the farmer was planning to give apples. Okay, so what was the situation here, that since the line was very long, line included two types of customers. First one, the people who really need apples. Second, the people who don't need apples, but both are there because apples are free. Okay, but the people who really need apples also include people who are poor, who cannot afford if the apples are not free. Means वो मार्केट में नहीं आएंगे, क्योंकि अगर एप्पल अगर फ्री ना होते तो उन्होंने इसलिए नहीं आना था क्योंकि अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते. और जो दूसरे किस्म के लोग वो हैं जिन्होंने इसलिए नहीं आना था क्योंकि उनको चाहिए नहीं था। तो जब एप्पल फ्री हो गए तो लाइन में ऐसे लोग भी खड़े थे जिनको सेब नहीं चाहिए, ऐसे लोग भी खड़े थे जिनको सेब थोड़े चाहिए, ऐसे लोग भी पड़े थे जो एप्पल अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते। तो जब एप्पल खत्म हो जाएंगे तो जो लोग बच जाएंगे उनमें कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जो उनको चाहिए थे, वो पुअर थे, तो उनकी बारी आने से पहले खत्म हो गया। इसका मतलब है that 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 let's write it here, that the method of giving apples for free is not uh, is not suitable as it is creating an injustice to the buyer who cannot afford expensive apples, and it is injustice for the seller who has done hard work to produce apples and he is not getting any reward for it. Rather, people are blaming him that he has he has he has not produced enough for the poor. So this is the situation. So this is the issue that we discuss. Now we'll go towards its. So this is actually how scarcity is made. So scarcity, let's conclude it here. So the scarcity is made because of greedy behavior of the buyer when they see the product is cheaper than
हाँ ना यार ठीक है
cheaper than their expectations, and they when they see that the stock of a product is very small, so then there is a scarcity. So this example is showing us even though the farmer has an intentions to do good, but that intentions are not helping anyone because he is not able to feed the poor, because he wanted so that poor can get help by giving them free, but because of the giving free, some people who don't need are also there in the line, and क्योंकि वो because they are free, we cannot find कि किसको जरूरी है किसको नहीं, everyone will be there because we see that everyone looks like same, so हर कोई कहेगा मुझे चाहिए क्योंकि वो free है तो ज़्यादा लोग आएंगे. So this was the issue. So let's see what are the questions here, then we'll answer them in the video and then move forward.